Joining me for the Monday catch-up, David Hobson, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Denis.
And Colin Lane, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Denis.
I wouldn't, if someone said now put a couple of blokes together to perform together, I wouldn't have imagined you two. I didn't know that you'd known each other for a long time, firstly, and I didn't think you'd be performing together. Can you explain? Like Pauline Hanson, please explain.
The last time I was on with you, Denis, I think I was on with David Collins to talk about the Three Mikados at the Melbourne International Comedy Festival.
But you've been on with Darren since then.
Perhaps, yes, but, you know, Darren Schmarren. You know, who's Darren? I'm talking to you, Denis. You're mine.
Darren, I remember, I've heard a little bit of the audio where he ran past his gag book. And he was testing the gags out on you and see whether you thought he could do a spot.
Oh, really, really? David and I, you butt in whenever you would like, Mr. Hobson. David and I have known each other probably 25, 30 years, and it's kind of sounds a bit corny, cliched, but we've always wanted to work together, and the last couple of years we've actually started seriously talking about it.
The show is it's diverse.
Yep.
From Gregorians to you two.
Yep.
Yes, that's right. There's some very talented people, and also David and myself. Right. Yes. So
will you be launching into a bit of Pagliacci or something?
Funny you should mention that.
Funny you should mention that.
There will be a little bit of Pagliacci.
Basically, I plead with David to sing some kind of opera together, and he's...
you don't want to give the show away.
Well, there's just a patronising moment in the show, and he kind of enjoys it immensely.
So, what do you? So you swap roles essentially?
Well, essentially, yeah. I mean, it's really about trying to infuse a little bit of comedy into opera. Mind you, some people find opera comic at the best of times. Yes, at all times. So, it's a chance to see the funny side of opera and to see the musical side of comedy in a way.
How much music have you been involved with over the years?
Well, I grew up in the Salvation Army, so I learnt about music and playing it and reading it, and I learned a bit of the piano, and I've done a few musicals in my time. I've done a Henry Mancini show at the Cabaret Festival in Adelaide. I did Company, speaking of Sondheim, at the MTC a few years ago.
So you're accomplished in the musical
area. The thing is,
Yes.
Colin has a really beautiful, rich baritone voice, not unlike yourself.
And I've auditioned for
we don't want to
many...
encourage it in that case.
No.
Yeah. I've auditioned for many musicals in Australia
and
been rejected every single time.
And there's the comedy right there.
Yeah, that's right.